And then we're literally gonna try and finish the job right here and right now before all of these other dudes can make their way over here. Hello everybody and welcome back to the episode of Last Night on Earth Survival. Today we're returning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all are all having an absolutely amazing day. Me? Well, cop a peek at the inventory. You already know what type of a day it's gonna be today. We got a bunker Bravo that we gotta clear out on our way towards the biggest quest we're doing in the middle of season 3, completing the ATV. And today we're gonna be trying to pick up a couple of tricks that I want to test out throughout bunker Bravo to make it easier and hopefully just better for everyone who might be trying this as well. And if you guys have not already, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell to make sure that you stay up to date with all the season 3 shenanigans that we got coming your way, especially as we're working towards the ATV and swamp as soon as possible. We're gonna build that ATV slash swamp up, and when we do, things are going to be freaking crazy, my dude. I'm so freaking hyped for that. If you guys haven't already, make sure to click on that bubble that just popped up in the top right hand corner to check out all of our season 3 videos that we have done so far. There's been quite a few, and we still got plenty more awesome ones to come, including Fort Moss and all sorts of jazz like that. But today, before we hop into this too quickly, I want to let you guys know about a little trick that we are going to be utilizing, because the anti-rads over here is something that we have kind of struggled with. But after kind of seeing how the hazmat armor works and the fact that there's no foolproof way of preventing radiation, unfortunately, we were able to pick up on the fact that anti-rad should actually be boosting your radiation resistance there, and you do not actually start taking radiation damage until this meter hits into the yellow. So what I'm gonna suggest first off, and I just want to do this now before we enter a crazed panic when we start clearing out this floor, because we got 3 floors that we got to clear out, is that what I'm gonna try to do is activate the anti-rad as soon as I see a meter actually about to cross into that yellow, so that will hopefully slow down our maximum health decrease, which is probably one of the biggest things that we got to worry about. Besides that, I'm gonna be trying to use a mix of M16s and AK-47s as well. I'm gonna try to use M16s for some of the easier enemies, but some of the more obnoxious enemies like toxic spewers and stuff like that, I'm gonna try and switch over to the Kalashnikov for. But without further ado, we also are gonna be activating my 2 favorites, the deactivation of turrets and patrol cancel, especially before this floor. Highly recommend those 2. And already, boys and girls, also realized that I was missing a couple of band-aids, so I decided to kind of starve myself to death. But we're not going to talk about that part. I just wanted to teleport back home so I could grab a few of these puppies, because band-aids will come in handy for when we don't take a full amount of damage. I kind of realized, I was like, oh, I knew I was missing something. So now that we are a little bit ready and are totally not starved and thirsted to that body over there is looking a-okay as well, it's time for us to get this underway. Like I was saying, we're gonna be trying to use the M16 on the less obnoxious enemies and save the AKs for some of the tougher ones that we want to kill a lot quicker, and the scars are gonna be for some of the later floors. So without further ado, let's activate the security system and let's get her going and see what happens. We got the acid melter over here to start with. Nothing too bad. We do have the toxic darter over there to worry about, but he isn't gonna be able to do too much damage to us. We can go and switch over to that, and okie dokie on to the next one. Who are our next enemies? We have, oh, and toxic spewer, a couple of toxic spewers. Talk about obnoxious enemies. This is definitely where the Kalashnikov is going to be coming in handy, because I despise these things with a passion because of the fact that they can literally heal just by standing in their own spit, man. Like, talk about a superpower. Stormtroopers over here and acid melters are not as evil, so we're just gonna be using normal M16s to take them out. And there we have it. They're gonna be nice and taken care of. Let's move on to that and on to the next room. First couple of rooms are looking good. Over here we got the Screamer, a perfect M16 type of weapon. Explosive zombie, also prime M16 time. Let's get one more bullet off into him, so he decides to go boom and boom. As he's doing that, let's go and get a fresh M16 up into here. But this is hopefully gonna be a nice little hybrid of strategies, because beforehand, I was actually trying to use strictly the M16 on this floor, and like, it's definitely possible, but it's definitely nicer when you don't need to worry about some of the obnoxious enemies, like the acid, is it the spitter? The guy who has the freaking self-healing spit. We don't need to worry about him doing too much. So after we clear out this next room, I think that is when we will, oh no, accidentally made a boo-boo over here. That is not good. This is not good at all. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get out of the spitter's way over here, and hopefully we can take him out. You also want to avoid how much, oh man, that could have been bad, that could have been bad. You want to avoid kind of double backing into the water, because the water takes a really long time to get through, so it's kind of obnoxious. Over here we got the Stormtrooper, and you want to try and fight as many enemies as you can in a one-on-one environment. The radiation is going to start kicking in, so we're going to eat the anti-rad. You guys can see that we're getting 12 radiation, which is going to be marvelous. Let's try and avoid him a little bit and take him out from behind. We got the Exploder coming this way, and oh, that could have been bad. No, 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 no. Let's not get caught by that. And for the most part, you want to just try and avoid double backing. That toxic darter, dude, I was walking through some acid that was a little bit sketchy, but okie dokie, we're doing very nice over here. Let's kind of eat up a band-aid. Let's toss that into there. This M16 is about to break, so I will just, honestly, no, I'll keep the M16. I do want it to break so we can go and get through this next room. We do have a toxic spear that we got to worry about. I will try and shoot at him from afar a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of take the bullets over there. Let's try not to take too much health damage from that. Use the bayonet from our Kalashnikov. Might as well to get a little bit of added benefit from that, and okie dokie, onwards we go. And you guys can see that we're doing pretty good. Let's switch over to the M16, but our maximum health hasn't even started decreasing yet, which is a wonderful sign, I tell you what. So, okay, we're still looking good. Health's looking good. All that jazz is looking good. Let's go ahead and pop open this doorway over here, and we got a couple of relatively easy enemies, so you'll love to see it. Now, they can do a little bit of damage if they kind of both start attacking us. This acid melter, at a certain point, he will like potentially try to spit on us or something. Okay, the radiation damage is starting to kick in, but again, nothing too bad because, oh, nice, we've managed to get that toxic darter to move like the long way and not even attack us. We should have a toxic spewer climbing out of this. There you go, out of here. We always want to fight these guys one-on-one just so they're a little bit less stressful than they would otherwise be. Usually attacking multiple enemies at the same time is a recipe for disaster. We got an acid melter over here, and we do have the toxic spear over this way. I will just use the Kalashnikov to finish the job on him, and there we have it. Let's go and start activating this, and now what we are going to be doing is using a Kalashnikov to clear out this room, and then the minigun on the guy after that. So without further ado, YOLO! Let's try and do a number on these lads and lassies over here. We want to try and avoid the freaking farty McGee over there because he's kind of obnoxious. There we go. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad because of this guy's stank, but not stanky enough for me. Let's try and take out this riot zombie before he gets too bad, and then we got the Liquidator coming up in here, so I'm gonna try and let the turkey loose, and it's gonna be minigun time, baby. Yeah. Let's try and get a nice little number on him before the minigun starts happening. Then I will switch back to the Kalashnikov 47. I'll let him get one more hit off on us. I'll try and free another turkey. We'll try and get another minigun action out into here. Hopefully goes after the turkey soon. But the minigun is honestly, this is one of the best places, at least in my opinion, that you can use the minigun, simply because of the fact that like you shouldn't really be moving too much with this fella anyway, right? Go after the dang turkey, Liquidator. I don't know why he's not going after him. Come on, look at that fine, mighty fine turkey over there, Liquidator. Yeah, he's really not interested in the turkey. Yo, Liquidator, please go after the turkey, man. I gotta freaking switch to another gun. Go after the turkey! Will you? Why is he not going after turkey? Hello? Do I need to let a second turkey loose? I think that I do. Well, I'm gonna heal up really quickly over there. Please start going after a turkey, man. I just want a second. I want a breather over here. Okay, I can't roll with the minigun equipped. Hold on, I'm gonna freaking get a Kalashnikov out here. And now we're gonna start running around. Hopefully he goes after a turkey now. Just go after a turkey! Why are you like this, Liquidator? Okay, I'm done playing games. I thought that he would be interested in the fine delicacy known as turkey, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, but obviously not. So that's a little bit discouraging. Whatevs. Onto the minigun we go. Let's get plenty of bullets into our liquidating buddy, and see you later, Liquidator. And there you guys have some of those tips that I was talking about. So honestly, if you guys have miniguns, the Liquidator boss fight is like one of the best boss fights that you could use it on, because like it's not a boss fight that you're gonna really be moving around anyway. For best results, you want to pretty much kind of chill out, let the Liquidator hit you. If you have full SWAT armor, he'll need a 17 damage a hit, and then you want to use the turkeys as kind of like a distraction to take a breather, you know, swap in some more medical supplies, a couple of things like that. That is when it does come in handy. But you guys can see that we did use up a large supply of our M16s. We barely touched our AK supply, which is great news, and we still have plenty of scars to go as well. But we will be using the and after this point, we're not really going to be using the minigun. I'd say the minigun definitely has its maximum usefulness pretty much in this boss fight, man, because like the minigun otherwise is so annoying, because like you can barely move with it. It makes you really slow. It's just it's a recipe for disaster, low-key. But you know, I think we're able to get past that disaster pretty nicely. You guys can also see that we have the anti-radiation pills that actually kind of cure the max health problem. So if things do get out of hand, I have these as a backup, but you really do not want to use these unless things really do escalate to a point where it's like, oof, okay, gotta kind of be worried right now. So in case I was a bit too panicked during that floor, just kind of recap what you should do. Use the anti-radiation as soon as kind of like the yellow part of the radiation meter starts to kick in, right before your maximum health starts to chip away. Try and use the minigun on the Liquidator and make sure to activate those turkeys. Try to avoid going back into the water since you're so slow inside of it. If you can, also try and get some fish buffs activated. This is something that I didn't do, but there are some really good fishing buffs from some of the fish that you can cook up on your stove that can be pretty good. And also when it comes to riot zombies, if a riot zombie has a shield up, just kind of like run past him for the time being and worry about him later. And just for the most part, whoa! You'll love to see it. I'll be coming back for the rest of that, but for the most part, you want to avoid running away. Like, even though it might eat away at your armor pretty heavily, running away is like one of the worst things you can do in terms of kind of using your time wisely. Running away is no bueno. Definitely problems can arise. Hopefully, by the way, Our SWAT armor did take a little bit of a beating, though, with that don't run away tactic, because usually we have been running away for relatively decent results, but not so much this time. So we'll see how it goes, just because I do want to try and like utilize that same tactic here of not running away. But our armor took a little bit of a beating, dog. Honestly, in case of emergency, I grabbed a freaking set of tactical trousers that we got from the battle pass before, just from the inbox, and put them in there. So worst case, we'll at least have those that we could toss on if push does come to shove. Let's chow down a little bit. Let's glug down a little bit. And it is time for floor 3, where we're going to be trying to use a lot of the same tactics I was explaining for floor 2. However, we are going to try to do one main difference once we do reach the boss battle. So without further ado, let's activate the safety system and let's try and take some enemies down. So first off, we got a screamer. Definitely not too obnoxious. Okay, over here we do have a toxic spewer. I do want to get this explosive zombie low-key to die first, just so I can kind of like back away from him. Trying to avoid this guy's spit, by the way. And you also just want to make sure that you're not accidentally like, oh, that could have been bad. That was definitely chipping away at our health. You want to make sure that you're not accidentally like kiting the, that feller. I think I see a slasher over here. Honestly, you're better off just taking the damage that the slasher does dish out. Just make sure that you're a little bit careful and aware of the fact that it is going to be, whatchamacallit. Oh my God, dude. I didn't realize that, okay, so something happened to our armor. We're doing this thing with freaking military armor now. YOLO, I'm up for a challenge. Let's try and continue taking these dudes out. I think that was from the acid melter. I've never actually really fought the acid melter to the point where he spits like that, so little word of warning to you guys, one that I probably should have heeded a little bit more. Always make sure whenever there's a vent by the way that you just kind of like let this guy come and do his thing. Get over here, little buddy. Try and avoid that a little bit and take him out. Dude, I healed! What are you talking about? So that's cool. That was definitely some grade A shenanigans we just witnessed. Like, dude, I literally tapped on heal a split second before that happened. I mean, okay, fine. I guess I won't try to cut it as close. I was really trying to maximize how much of each first aid kit we were getting, but I'd like, dude, literally, we should have been good. I felt the click in my mouse before I saw the death on my screen. Utter shenanigans, but that's besides the point. The point is, don't die. Word of advice to you guys. That's probably the best Bunker Bravo advice that I can offer, but dude, that is obnoxious. I literally clicked heal. Like, are you serial right now, bro? Like, that should not have happened. In no universe should that have happened right there. Like, I am shocked. I am at a loss for words. But, whatever, that's besides the point. The point is, I will leave those first aid kits over here. Let's try and organize our inventory here. But as we are doing that, yeah, we are gonna be getting ourselves into quite a little bit of fun, as you guys are seeing. I'm just gonna try to, like, use some of these kind of, like, used up AKs. I'm just gonna use those here on initially, and then we'll move on to our full durability guns, just because I don't want to, like, waste these. But there should be enough AK to take out whatever enemies there are here on the first floor. And alrighty, the inventory kind of makes sense in my eyes right now. So, yeah, if y'all could smash that like button for me right now to, you know, grant me a little bit of luck, I'd highly appreciate that. And while you're at it, make sure to leave a comment down below and make sure you subscribe. So that's gonna enter you into the $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. You guys can enter it on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from the random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video y'all can enter in on, and all the amazing Last Day on Earth Season 3 stuff we got coming your lads and lassies way. But without further ado, let's reset this. Let's I don't know, like, that should not have happened, man. We literally instantly lost 30 health. Like, that was just bad. Like, I don't even, okay, whatever. We're done talking about that. We're talking about the fact that we're about to defeat this floor. I don't care what lies in between us. Death to the melter. Death to, this should be a pretty easy one. Just a couple of acid melters over there, and we got an explosive zombie that is going to be going boom. Okay, after he goes boom, let's use up the band-aid, and onwards we go. Who do we have up here that we gotta deal with? A toxic darter. I'm using the AK on him because he's literally obnoxious, and then these other dudes, I could go and use the freaking M16 on. They're not too obnoxious. Let's just not get caught in that yell. That yell is a 0 out of 10. Would not get yelled at again. Definitely not a fun pastime. No, no, no. In no way. Okay, and then who we have over here? We got an exploder that we're gonna be dealing with. Let's go and let him do his boomy boom. We got, I think, a toxic darter after that. Yep, one of those freaking dudes. And then the parasites. And things are still looking pretty good. So we just gotta be a little bit careful for what's gonna be coming up over here. And also, I'm just gonna eat this anti-rad now because this floor is very long and we need all the protection that we can get it throughout. Do we have I kind of want to, I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting in the full durability AK, man, because like I know that there's gonna be a spewer crawling out over here. Come on, spewer, freaking do your thing and do your thing. I'm just gonna try to like chill right here and hopefully, oh no, I made a boo-boo. I accidentally started shooting the other people. Okay, we gotta back it up for a second. I know I'm breaking that thing that I said not to back up, but this is a special occasion because things are getting out of hand. Oh no, not the acid melter. Did we get melted? Because that absolutely eats away at your durability, but okay. Whew. Disaster, yeah, make sure that he crawls out of his vent first before you start shooting at him. We definitely made a little bit of a boo-boo over there. Hello, Exploder. I probably could use my M16 on this guy. All right, guys, that was super stressful. My hard drive literally just ran out of memory, and oh my god, I just had to waste some time to literally get that memory back on my hard drive, so we're going full AK-47 because of literally, like, dude, are you serious? How are you gonna let this happen to me? Like, in the middle of recording, my hard drive's like, oh, I'm full, so I had to go and delete some freaking old files just to make room for more files so we could hopefully continue our shenanigans, which we are now doing. So I'm definitely not going to be following my advice perfectly because we got to make up for some lost time because of the fact that I was, oh my god. Okay, so here's that advice I was talking about with the riot zombie. If the riot zombie still has his shield up, literally just try and ignore him until he decides to put it down because he's just not worth your time until that point. Here we got a screamer that we can take out in the meantime, easy peasy. Here we got an exploder. We're going to let him do his boom. Here we got the riot zombie that we're going to be taking out while we are waiting for the exploder to die. And there you guys can see that kind of tactic I was talking about coming into play with the exploder. It's just a very nice way of kind of saving up on a little bit of time. And we might need to use anti-radiation pills on this floor, which kind of sucks because it was going so well. Like I don't know, man. Okay, so here's the thing with the water too. We're gonna want to try and yeah, get rid of that toxic darter. He's kind of the worst. I'm gonna make sure to heal up beyond that. We got a couple of exploders we got to worry about over here. Let's crawl out of there. We got exploder number 2 that we got to worry about. So we're gonna get him down to his boom territory, and then we're gonna take out his parasites. I've seen people comment before, like, Star, why don't you just kill the exploders before they explode? You literally can't. In Bunker Bravo, they have to explode, otherwise GG, no re. So yeah, kind of a little bit unfortunate that we got to do that. Okay, well, we got that guy freaking holding up his end of the bargain over there. Oh, we got to backtrack through some water. This is unfortunate, but that's okay. We should be able to get this done. Let's heal up a little bit. Hopefully we kill the screamer before he screams. You'll love to see it. And take out the riot zombie. Again, we're not wasting time trying to just take down the riot zombie when we have better things to be doing. You know what I mean? Okie dokie. And then I believe over here we should have this fella crawling on out of his pipe. Come on, do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. So he's gonna try and spit over there. We're gonna sidestep him a little bit and take him out. I love using the AKs on him just because he is literally just a super obnoxious one. Same with the toxic darter. They do a lot of damage. And explosive zombie, I can just use my normal bullets on. Over here we got a stormtrooper, which I'll be taking out conventionally, and our health is still looking very suspicious, but we are doing okay. We are also gonna have this guy at the end that we gotta deal with. Hey buddy, how you doing? I know that you're gonna be coming through. Hi diddly ho there, neighbor. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Let's try and sidestep that a little bit and then finish the job. Oh no, he did get a little bit of damage off on us. That is unfortunate. Okay, now we just got the exploder over here we gotta deal with. This shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's take out his acid melting lackey over here. We'll let him do his boom. We will take out this babies. And marvelous. Things are looking okay. And then over here we got this toxic spewer that I'm gonna heal before he does that, just because I'm a little bit cautious of the future after some stuff that's been going on. And okay, yeah, radiation is starting to kick in pretty badly here. I'm gonna toss the second AK in. We're probably gonna, yeah, let's just use an anti-radiation pill here because again, I would normally not do that, but this was just super bad circumstances, dude. Like, things did not work out in our favor. I'm gonna barrel roll out of the slasher. What? He still got us? I literally barrel rolled out the way. That should not have happened, but whatever. We're gonna take a little bit of that health damage. This is gonna stop us from opening this terminal while we're taking this damage, which extra does suck. But this is where we're gonna try a really interesting tactic on Dr. Dredd, and we're gonna see if we can't pull off some magic. So what we're gonna do is open this up. Okay, well, we're gonna open this up now. We still got a decent amount of health, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and hopefully win this boss battle before really much happens at all. So I'm gonna try and get a couple bullets off on Dr. Dredd over here, just kind of like running around a little bit. And then we're literally gonna try and finish the job right here and right now before all of these other dudes can make their way over here. Oh, this is definitely gonna be cutting it a little bit close. Oh my god, dude, I'm a freaking psychopath. I am a psychopath, but YOLO. So as long as we can kind of isolate Dr. Dredd here, we should be able to actually do a really quick job over. No, 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 no! Come on! Oh, I missed the pillar. Oh, are you serious? And all right, y'all, we've recovered our stuff, and unfortunately, our freaking this diabolical trick I'm trying to engineer to defeat Dr. Dredd, because technically only Dr. Dredd needs to die, but we might need to perfect it a little bit more. But if we can kill Dr. Dredd, technically, you can just leave the floor without killing everyone else, which could save us a lot of guns. However, I think my methodology needs a little bit of work. We were freaking so close, but ay caramba, we might need to go and give it another go. But for now, the focus of today is just going to be clearing on these floors, and once I do engineer a proper strategy for taking down Dr. Dredd, hopefully absolutely as quickly as possible without having to deal with everyone else, we'll deal with that. But otherwise, guys and gals, smash that like button to wish me a little bit of luck, because we got some shenanigans coming our way. Let's clear up this floor and let's move on to floor number 4, shall we? So first off, we got an acid melter. We should be able to take this guy out nice and easy peasy. Same with an explosive zombie. Oh, no, don't yell at me, dude. I don't want to get stuck with your yells. Let's try and get this guy to go boom. Let's back up out of there, take out the screamer, and noise. Things are going pretty smoothly. We got the stormtroopers and other shenanigans over here. Mainly just a bunch of explosive zombies. We got the slasher who's going to make us bleed, which is definitely obnoxious. Let's try and heal up, and I'm switching over to the Kalashnikov to take these guys out just because they're going to be a little bit obnoxious to deal with over time. We do now have, oh my god, did you guys see his body just freaking out? We do have to worry about this bleeding effect for a little bit. Okay, it's looking like it's done. Let's go and heal up and move on to the next area. We're going to be trying to use the M16 first. We got a toxic darter. Hopefully take him down before he manages to get a spit off on us. That second one did, but that's okay. That's okay. That's something that we could live with. Let's switch over here to our, we're gonna be dealing with some toxic spewers, so let's switch over to the AK-47 over here for now. I accidentally started shooting these guys first. Actually, I think that's okay, because as long as you don't step foot inside of that room, I don't think that it actually activates that toxic spewer wanting to come out and play. So now we're gonna have a little bit more room to kind of deal with them now that we can kind of like lure them out over here. Hello, toxic spewer. That's right, buddy. Just spit over in this direction, and then I will kill you from this direction. Hey, everybody happy. And all right, let's go and move on over here. Next up, we got a toxic spear that we got to deal with. He will be dealt with relatively swiftly. I will take that. We got an exploder over here that we got to deal with. I'm gonna back it up a little bit because things are going to be getting a little bit hairy. Screamer goes down. I should have ran the other way, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. We'll go and take those dudes down over here. Back to the M16 wombo combo with the Kalashnikov we go. Nice. The riot zombie is keeping his shield down. You'll love to see it. As long as his shield's down, we try to kill him. If he puts that shield up, we're just gonna ignore him for the time being and try to move on to the next one. Over here we got the explosive zombie, which I'm going to hopefully get to go boom, and then we're gonna back up and deal with the exploder. I'm gonna try to get on the other side of the exploder over here, so when he inevitably goes boom, we run over here, we take out his parasites from a distance, and we move on. Also, let's go and swallow this anti-rad for the time being, because that is about to start becoming probably useful for us, or it's something that we should be kind of like aware of. Let's try and take out the slasher before he does too much to us. Nice. We took him out before he did anything. You'll love to see it, boys. The radiation is yet to even kick in. We got an explosive zombie over here. He will be going boom, and let's go and swap in the next. Oh, the radiation is starting to kick in, so yeah, let's definitely try to hurry up a little bit. Let's take out the slasher before he gets any slashing done on us. We got a stormtrooper over here. We will be dealing with him, and then after that, we got a screamer. Nothing too bad to deal with. Let's just try to take him out with some good old-fashioned M16 action, and then onto the Kalashnikovs only. Like I am saying, this time around, I'm gonna deal with Dr. Dredd just the normal way. I don't want to accidentally risk even more loot than what we've already invested into this run, because I just don't want things to get out of hand. And like, we'll try and experiment once. I think we're gonna try and experiment like maybe once a run on killing Dr. Dredd in this like new and improved way that I'm trying to scheme up, because I'm interested in making it happen. Come on out, Toxic Spear, where's your time to shine, baby? So next time around, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna rest. Maybe I'll have to take a power nap or two, but I do want to engineer a way of taking that man down with maximum efficiency. Okay, this is a little bit obnoxious. I'm just gonna knife you over there. I'm gonna try and get that exploder over this way, and there you go. Oh, now you put your thing down. I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna deal with the toxic darter over here before he gets anything else on us. And noise. We can go and let this guy out. Yeah, the radiation is starting to almost become a problem. Definitely just want to be aware of that. And let's take out this toxic spewer before he's got the opportunity to do anything to us. But we're doing a pretty good job at like ensuring forward progress this time around. I'll let him, oh, do that toxic spewer wombo combo, or the toxic darter. That could have been bad, man. That toxic darter's lethal. For some reason, he freaking froze or something. He was just panicking. I'm not complaining. You'll love to see it. We're pretty soon here. Before the boss battle, I might swap into our other set of attire, just because that would make me feel a little bit safer about the shenanigans we're about to be getting ourselves into. Let's back it up over there. We got the toxic spewer we got to worry about. Come on over this way, buddy. And we also have, of course, this radiation that we got to worry about, but I think we should be able to do relatively okay with it. We got plenty of time. Time's definitely on our side for now. I don't think that we got to use the freaking radiation cure, but let's definitely get this fresh set of SWAT armor. English is hard when you're panicking. Let's activate this and let's hope for the best. Worst case, we got the radiation pill that we could use. Let's do all the damage that we can to Dr. Dredd, and then let's let loose a couple of his riot zombie lackeys over there. We're gonna try and deal with them as quickly as possible. He's gonna get his yell off, and does everyone have their shield up? Are you serious? Put them dang things down, brothers. Come on. I'm gonna try and stay on the other side of this wall over here for Dr. Dredd. Okay, they are really not cooperating. This riot zombie's cooperating a little bit. Okay, he changed his mind. He finished cooperating. Oh my god, I just want to take these guys out. Come on, man. Marvelous, they got their shields down. The riot zombies are so obnoxious. Oh my god, and that's exactly why. Come on. And we're gonna let Dr. Dredd yell one more time. There we go, deal with him. He's got his shield up. Ow. Don't freaking punch me into Dr. Dredd territory over there. And then we're gonna deal with the riot zombie this way. The riot zombies, I don't think they need to be dealt with as explicitly, right? Like, I think we'll be okay. Oh, no. That could have been so bad. Is the riot zombie still alive, bro? Are you serious? Hold on, let's get out of his range over there. Let's try to get away, ow, from the gas. And, okay, let's definitely try to take out this fetid corpse before he becomes too big of a problem. Okay, I'm gonna try and barrel roll my way out of there because things are getting out of hand. Let's take him out before he decides to belly fart. And marvelous, we are looking pretty okay here. Let's bring Dr. Dredd's health down a little bit more. He's gonna do his yelly thing over there. I'm gonna take out his toxic spear over here. And I think... okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and at least not, like, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean with this Dr. Dredd strategy. And you can, it's especially apparent here on the last battle. We're just gonna finish Dr. Dredd. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with you, Slasher. Whoop, let me just go and send that up. And let's make our way up to the first floor. Yeet! So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need to kill everybody. Even, like, honestly, I could probably get away with at least killing the riot zombies and the fetid corpse, and after that, just YOLOing Dr. Dredd. Because, there we have it. We got our third floor loot, and whoa! 4 car batteries and some other good loot coming our way. You love to see it, baby, but let me go and grab a couple scars because the 4th floor awaits. Low-key, the 4th floor, I think it's easier than the 3rd floor, man. Like, I genuinely feel like we could have an easier time down there, so I'm gonna grab these guns and meet y'all at the 4th floor. So we're gonna be balling on a little bit of a budget on this floor because I actually have a couple of used scars from prior attempts that I had saved up over at the top floor of the bunker. So hopefully all of these in conjunction with a couple full durability ones will be enough for us to get through this floor. Otherwise, I'm gonna freaking panic looking in my inbox for any guns that I can, but hopefully this will be the same thing. Again, I have an M16 here. I'm gonna try to use the same strategy of trying to take out the kind of less obnoxious enemies first and kind of like slowly transitioning our way towards using better weapons on tougher enemies. However, we do have a couple of used scars, so it's going to be a little bit different, but I think on the 2nd floor, I really kind of demonstrated that tactic I was talking about in like one of the most effective ways. Also on this floor, I want to get ventilation clearance done because I don't really think deactivation of turrets is super necessary. The turrets on this floor are super easy to avoid. I mean, I'm going to have it activated anyways because why not, but definitely my advice would be if you have ventilation clearance, it's going to come in way more handy on this floor. Deactivation of turrets is definitely more useful on the 2nd floor where there's like just a room with 4 turrets. It's freaking terrifying, right? But all right, without further ado, oh, this is gonna be a fateful time, boys and girls, but YOLO, let's go and get her done. We got an exploder over here we gotta worry about, so this shouldn't be too bad of one to deal with. Let's go and kind of deal with his bebes, and on to the next room we go. Oh, the Juggernaut, hold on. I want to get the exploder to blow up really quickly, then we gotta deal with this Juggernaut before he gets too much damage off on us, because the Juggernaut is a pain in the butt, man. Every time he hits you, he is gonna be sapping your health. So definitely not something we wanna let kind of chill. That's something that we wanna, pretty much take out as soon as humanly possible because it gets really annoying really quickly. No, definitely do not melee the freaking fetid corpse over there. Let's try to finish the job with a little bit of scar action. Oh, the job has been finished. And we're going to be using these scars over here now. I'm just going to save the full durability AK for now. Let's just try to use some of these partial scars and make our way through this floor. So, like I'm saying, the same advice that I was saying for the prior floors should pretty much apply for this floor. No special tricks that I'm super aware of on this floor. Like, nothing incredibly special that immediately pops into mind. Let's take out this toxic spewer, though. Let's make sure that we are healing, because that's always going to be bad. Let's make... healing good, actually. Dying bad. Dying very bad. Okay, and let's go and take out this next set of enemies over here, which is actually going to be a pretty big set by the looks of it. Luckily, they're looking like a pretty easy set of enemies to take out. And who do we got next over here? We got the Juggernaut. Nice. Well, he'll be taken care of before he even gets the chance to say hello to us and say hello to me, Mr. Ventilation, guys. Because that's the thing. If we had that ventilation clearance, we wouldn't need to worry about all these toxic spewers that just come climbing out of the vents. So I think it would be a pretty decent investment. Definitely something I want to look into moving forward, and definitely want to take out those Juggernauts just absolutely ASAP, brother. We got a Stormtrooper over here. Not too shabby. Stormtrooper over there. Acid Melter that I'm a little bit worried about. If he does get those hits off on us, it could potentially be bad. And dude, hopefully we can get to this freaking last room that I'm talking about. I might need to grab some guns from my inbox. Like, I really hope that I don't have to, because they're not gonna be modified or anything like that. But if push comes to shove, it might be necessary. So I'm gonna try and continue saving those scars. Oy vey, are you serious? Well, I'm gonna try and like knife you over there. I'm gonna keep on drawing him this way. There we go. We put his shield down. I was about to say we're just gonna run right past that guy and not even care about him, but we'll care about him for now. Take out the Toxic Daughter. Take out the Exploder. I will get the Exploder that gets close to me so I can just run on the other side of him for when his babies come out. Pop, pop, babies. And they are donezo. Stormtrooper over there is now a dead trooper. Sorry, buddy. You had to go. We got the Fetid Corpse over here that we gotta worry about. Toxic Spewer as well. I'm just gonna back it up from there. Oh, yeah. Let's watch out for the freaking Smelly Boy. I don't know, man. We're definitely not doing necessarily the most efficient thing by, like, just running away because, I mean, we still haven't started taking radiation damage, though, so I guess it's okay, but definitely not always the best idea to just run away. Sometimes it's just better to, you know, take it on the chin and just try to truck through it, chug through it, whatever you want to do through it. Sometimes that's the best idea. And here we got the Screamer. Should be a pretty easy kill for us. These are, after this scar here, we're going to be down to 2 scars, but I think we might have just enough here to get rid of this floor relatively efficiently. We do have this Fetid Corpse that we got to worry about. So again, I'm just going to take the damage on the chin here. Even if it does kind of hurt a little bit, YOLO, I'm going to run past. You guys can see, like, it's not too painful. It's definitely doable, definitely dealable with. And okay, come on over here, Toxic Spewer. Get that spit off. Ow, we took a little bit of damage from it, but YOLO, nothing too bad. We got the Juggernaut. He's got to go before he gets the hit off on us. And Juggernaut number 2, you hate to see it because you just got to use extra bullets to take him down. We're going to have one more enemy over here on the other side of this doorway, but after that, we should be good to go. And I think we might have enough Scar to honestly, I think we'll be good, man. YOLO. I hope that this is enough because if not, things are going to be getting out of hand quickly. And as soon as you go into this room, you got to activate. I like to activate 2 of these things just for safe measure. Let's try and get ourselves into a nice position here where we just want to avoid the parasites as they boom on us and just in a nice spot where if the parasites are not swarming us, we're taking the opportunity to shoot the Cocoon. We just got to be careful for when he kind of like spits out the blowy-uppy ones. Just make sure that you're not in a spot that is going to get blown up on. And otherwise, your guy will just automatically shoot the parasites as they make their way over to you. And then see you later, Cocoon. This floor is complete. Bless up. Woo! And with that, another fully successful run of Bunker Bravo, which brings us a massive step closer towards the ATV being complete and towards our adventures to the swamp. The big thing that we're going after. And let's go and see what the 4th box has in store for us. And whoa! Oh, dude, we got a landmine in here. Let's go! I had no idea that you actually get landmines. Ooh. Last time we had to craft our own, but this time we literally got a landmine. A10 rubber. Oh my god, so many beautiful goods. You love to see. Mwah! Magnifique, baby. Dude, I had no idea you could get the landmine from literally just here. That is a big plus for us, and honestly, I think next time we do a Bunker Bravo run, I kind of want to work the landmines into my Dr. Dredd strategy I was talking about, because low-key, I think the landmines might give us a great opportunity of taking Dr. Dredd down with, like, some really good efficiency, so, that's something that I'm looking forward to a little bit, but without further ado, let's go and consolidate on a little bit of that inventory room. Let's go and definitely grab that car air filter. Those are always handy. Nothing in there that I really want to grab, and I probably should grab this lens. I'm not gonna lie. I will put away the band-aids for now. I will come back for the rest of this. I'm not one to leave valuables behind, but there you boys and girls have a little bit of a Bunker Bravo run with some of those improvements and little tips and tricks that you can apply throughout Bunker Bravo to help you clear it out hopefully a bit more efficiently. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna go mad scientist on Dr. Dredd because in my opinion, like I think floor 3 is the hardest, and a big big part is that Dr. Dredd battle at the end is really time consuming, and if you're running low on like max health from the radiation damage, that could be really bad too. But I think the 4th floor, relatively doable, especially if we get ventilation clearance. I think that'll be huge for the 4th floor. Maybe we'll try it on the 3rd floor too. I'm kind of iffy because there's a lot of turrets in the 3rd floor, especially they're kind of like near the end, near Dr. Dredd. But 4th floor, we can definitely do without turrets and do ventilation clearance instead. And yeah, like I'm saying, just for the most part, I'd say kind of, at the end of the day, just anti-rad, like use that anti-radiation, which we do not have. We only get that, I think, from the 2nd floor, but only use the anti-rad that prevents radiation once the radiation's about to hit yellow, so you maximize its use. Try to use that minigun on the Liquidator, and definitely make use of the turkeys. If possible, completely kill Dr. Dredd and just try to avoid some of his enemies. Avoid being in the water as much as you can, since it does slow you down. If you can, just try to run past the water and take out enemies once you are past that zone, because the more time you spend there, the more radiation damage you're going to be taking. Obviously, if you could activate any fish buffs from the brand new stove, that is also going to be whatchamacall. That is also going to be big. Where you at, stove? There you are. Any fish buffs, that's also going to be a nice touch. Avoid the riot zombies if their shields are up, but just run past them, try to take care of other stuff and worry about them later. And for the most part, like, try not to run away. It might be bad for your armor and stuff, but it'll be a lot better for your max health. So if you have the meds and whatnot to survive it, I think that that's not the worst idea in the world. But yeah, without further ado, there we have a Bunker Bravo run. More coming your way and plenty more Last Downer shenanigans as well. And I think I might try and start maybe like incorporating some pistol usage as well, because for the most part, I've been mainly using M16s, AKs, and SCARs throughout Bunker Bravo. But every run, I get a little bit more comfortable with things, and I try to like, what is it? I try to utilize different things in like different areas. And I think that using the M16s on easier enemies is a nice adjustment, saving the AKs for obnoxious enemies, and then the SCARs for the toughest of the tough. Not really the Liquidator. He's a boss, but he's not like, he's kind of a pushover. Definitely that's a good time to use the minigun. And like I'm saying, now that I know that we can literally get landmines too, because I was going to say, I don't really think landmines are 100% worth crafting. They're pretty expensive over here. You need freaking 4 steel plates, some high-tech components, and explosive material. But if you're telling me that we can just get them, this might be interesting. And I want to experiment with the landmines. I think we could do some interesting stuff with Dr. Dredd if things go well. But that's a mad scientist experiment for next time, because with that said, with that done, that's gonna go with us. Start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Hi, this was an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.